Hi Capricorns, Power Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a cool tarot reading for you guys. Today is March, I think it's the 23rd? I feel like it is, or the 22nd. Anyway, but second or third day of spring. Right on. Time to go. Look at that. And this is what we have so far, Capricorn. And she's walking away. And she's a fairy, and it's a 9, so it's a completion or a fulfillment of a cycle. And here at the end here is the door that she's entering, and she's going there with like stars in her eyes because there's stars all over. Imagine, you see, she's got stars in her eyes. That's what you do have here, Capricorn. Happy, happy. And so imagine is a number 2. This could be about 2 people. It could be about a choice. You know she's made a choice because she's walking into this doorway and she's leaving somewhere. Happy, happy is the fairy who is, she has the key to love, or the key to her lover's heart, or the key to something, Capricorn, because she's celebrating it. The hummingbirds, and she's with her. She's got the balloons. It's a number 8, so it's a power number. And happy, happy, she's standing on the keyhole. She has the key to that. Yes, she has the key to happiness in her life. Very, very cool. Let's see what else we have. Today we use the Gypsy, the gnome cards. We have La Luna, and this is the moon. Uh, and so, the moon, let's see, right now we're in the Virgo. Yeah, we are in the Virgo full moon right now. But, La Luna can kind of be about making, waiting for cycles to pass. They're sitting there underneath the moon, probably feeling very emotional, right? There's a grasshopper and this other little guy here with him. Let's get another card here. Yeah, the moon is, can be about your dreams and your intuition, right? It definitely is. It's about something that's mystical, usually, like your dreams. Yeah, let's see what else we have. And we have the accident. It's in the reverse. Something's like faded in here when we see this accident, unless somebody's over an accident, right? That's a number 8 as well. And now we have the King of Wands, and this is about power. It is. So somebody has power here, or they feel like something. This is about understanding that there's no accidents in this world, and that we meet people for a reason. Yeah, and so this could happen for you in the next moon. This is the full moon. We're in the full moon, but it could happen maybe at the new moon. Steadfastness. This can happen anytime. So here's the old man. He's butt naked, and he's a gnome, and he is stepping on the grapes, right, to make wine. And here's his little kind of wine, his little tray for the wine. It's a 3 of cups. It is, and this is steadfastness. So that's what he's doing. He's being steadfast and, devoting his time to making that wine. He said, I want to get drunk, right? That's what he said. No, I don't know if he said that. But, 3 of cups, it's about being steadfast and devoted. And it's what this is about. And somebody's devoted to you in this reading. And they are imagining this relationship with you. And somebody's left here. Time to go, left something. So let's see what we have, Capricorn. And if you want to get a psychic reading with me, you sure can. I'm always checking for accuracy. They're fun. We do them over a video call. And for the cards, you can choose your own cards with your higher power, with your higher mind. You just tell me when to pull them. So it's really interactive and cool. And past life readings, everything's below in the description box. Those are super powerful. People don't realize how powerful they are to help you in this life. And also, Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you, Capricorn. Yes, it does. Let's see what we got here. Hanged Man, Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. So these are big cards. 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Somebody could be here from the past. The Tower, the 5 of Cups coming up here, the Hermit, and the 5 of Swords reversed. So we have 2 5s. So some type of chapter is like ending, or something was challenging here. When we see the Tower and the 7 of Wands, he is very overwhelmed here in this reading, right? He's super overwhelmed. This sits in the past too. This can be somebody who's kind of uh, remember I talked about devotion, right, with the steadfast card, Three of Cups, but this is about defending, like, what I want to, where I want to put my time and my love, and and put my heart into, with that. And that's what he's doing. He's defending himself, uh, because he is going somewhere where he has steadfast love for somebody. That's really what this is about. Let's see, things are going to be happy. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some type of rejection of something that is no longer valuable. This can talk about an ending, and it was very kind of overwhelming for somebody. We have the Five of Cups here, which can speak of an overwhelming grieving, right? Regret, sadness, some type of ending, a death, really. But we start with the Hangman. I feel like there's probably a sacrifice in this reading, um, because somebody in the reading feels like they didn't meet you by accident, Capricorn, that this is fated, right? There's no such thing as accidents. There's no such thing as coincidence in this life. We're all connected. That's just how it works, right? Yeah, Hangman. Let's get a card. Hangman showing up with the King of Wands. So we have the King of Wands with the little gnomes and the Queen. Wow, they're together. Yeah, see, this is a fated, it looks like a fated relationship. And somebody's dreaming about it with the moon. And because that's what they're doing. They're sitting here, these two, the grasshopper and this other little kind of bug, looks like a, I don't know, some type of a beetle here, but they're sitting here and they're mesmerized by the moon, and that's what this Imagine card is about. It is. And so here's the moon as well. Yeah, she's kind of pulling on the moon there too. So here's the King and the Queen of Wands with the Hanged Man. Maybe there's another fire sign and a Piscean, but not necessarily, right? We might have Virgo here, and then we might have Scorpio here with the Tower, but uh, this is, there's some type of sacrifice that is made here. There is, um, and there's like an awakening here. Somebody realizes it's time to go. I've awakened. I need to go live my life. This is about somebody who's, this is you or them, Capricorn, that says, you know what, a new cycle beckons, and it's like, I'm going to it. I'm being called. Yeah, it's cool, right? Ten of Pentacles. Let's look at the Ace of Swords that sits in the challenge. This is the new beginning. The Ten of Pentacles here is showing up, and somebody might not be sure they're going to have a new beginning, possibly. Maybe this is somebody you don't even remember, Capricorn, possibly, with the Six of Cups, because there's some type of spiritual, there's some type of an awakening here on some level, that where somebody just realizes something, and they go, oh, time to go. I'm imagining a new future for myself. So that Ten of Pentacles, we'll get a card on that. It sits in the root with the High Priestess. Yeah, this is the awakening part. This is the knowing. This is the intuitive, right? The, intuitive insight somebody has. And this may be that somebody wants a family with you here. Ten of Pentacles with it. Definitely could be. You may have been a secret. You could have been, Capricorn. Seven of Wands sitting in the past, or they were. Eight of Wands here, and this is the 7 and 8. Wow, so this is defending, defensive, standing up for myself, overwhelmed, and now moving toward power and change right here with the 8 of Wands. And that's why somebody was overwhelmed. They wanted change, and they wanted progress, and their life to move. There's a stagnation coming through in this reading where somebody was stagnant in their life. They're like, yeah. And so here, Four of Wands is how somebody sees themselves. I don't have this. Did I put this card down here? I remember doing that page of Pentacles. I don't think that's part of the reading, but I'll put it here because it's supposed to be, right? You can see there, right? No coincidences or things like that. Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands is how somebody is seeing themselves. Well, with this new beginning, we end some type of a chapter here, and that's what this Five of Cups is about. And so the Tower as well. So there's a knowing in this reading, and it came right in the mail through, from the School of Hard Knocks. Yeah, it did. And so it was like, oh shit, right? Oh, I realized this and that. Oh, wow. I had a powerful realization. Oh, I need, my life's important here, and I need to go. Time to go. And so here, somebody's realizing here that they need, and they don't value something, and that they value this, the Four of Wands. They value this security or this happiness or a marriage even with you, Capricorn, because these people have gotten married. They're celebrating. Yeah, Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles sitting here in the near future. This could be somebody single. It could be somebody has a lot of money here. This could be somebody you know here that has a lot of money. Somebody from your past, usually. Um, and there's a recognition that somebody's life had to change big time. And it's interesting because we're in Aries season. That's about change. That's about new beginnings. That's about rising up and having the courage to reach for your dreams, basically, or the relationship that you want, or a new way of thinking. It's the courage to do that. Really, it is. And to live life passionately, because that's what the Fool does, right? So we're in Aries season, and we're gonna have a new moon in Aries. So then more new beginnings, right? Or more to confirm that, right? The Tower is the concern with the Empress. Yeah, okay. So there could, maybe there could always be a third party in these readings. There could, but this is about somebody's, the Empress. It's about nurturing. It is. It's about somebody sometimes who can make their dreams come true in love, or somebody, the Empress, can do it for them. That's what the Tower is about here. This is a powerful realization that you're going to make their dreams and love come true. Six of Wands, yeah, they're recognizing you that way. Five of Cups in the environment with the Magician, yeah, and then ending in a new beginning with this Aries energy, right? And so the Hermit is the hopes. This is like I hope that I've really gained the spiritual insight that I needed here. The answers, right, with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, because he's not sure what will come about the Seven of Pentacles. He's wondering if he's going to succeed. Yeah, he is. And Five of Swords reversed in the potential outcome with the Lovers. This is, for me, it can be ending a third party for sure. There's three people here, definitely, and the Lovers. But it's definitely a choice to end chaos in some way. Maybe end an argument. You might have had a fight with them. This Five of Swords can be about a lot of mind games and things like that. But you might have fought with them in the past, Capricorn. But somebody could have been fighting amongst themselves here, and I mean that they were just not living the way they wanted to live happily, and so they know that they have to really, stand up and take charge of their life. That's what this reading's about. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. If you want to get a psychic reading, everything is in the description box. And happy spring and happy birthday to anybody who's Aries, because if you're born today, for sure, right? For show. Thank you so much, you guys. Please hit that little bell in order to receive all my notifications. And you might be saying, why would anybody be here who's Aries? Because this is a Capricorn reading. Because they're general readings, right? But also, sometimes we have a lot of Aries in our chart. Yes, we do. Thanks so much.